All right, made it to Miami Airport. The disastrous last 24 hours. Just rescheduling all my flights because of a cancellation in Costa Rica. I'm on my way to Tortuguero, where there is the densest nesting population of green sea turtles in the world. Leg to Tortuguero in San Jose, Costa Rica right now. Started at 3 a.m. It's about 2 p.m. We landed in Tortuguero. I'm in terminal, well, there is no terminal, so I'm right next to the river, that's where I am. This is my room. 2 p.m. Pretty nice. No air conditioning. But probably a nice cold shower. Landing. Alright, I gotta give a big thanks to these guys, Gimme Snacks. They are a huge proponent of helping out sea search, and especially with the Sea Turtle Conservancy. They've been supporting them for a long time in a lot of the programs. Specifically with the one here in Tortuguero, Costa Rica. This summer tagged a female nesting green sea turtle. And so some of the hatchlings that we see potentially could be that tagged turtle that Gimme helps support the program, which is a GPS satellite tracked turtle that you can find online under Conserve Turtles, or you can also go to Tour to Turtles and track the turtle that Gimme Seaweed has sponsored. So thanks a ton to Gimme Seaweed and of course the Sea Turtle Conservancy for having me down at the Tortuguero Sea Turtle program. I'm with Stella, who's with the Sea Turtle Conservancy. And what's your official title?
Well, I am a teacher.
Sea turtle enthusiast?
I'm a sea turtle enthusiast, yes.
And she's gonna kind of go over the project here out on the beach and how they do things. They kind of use the same type of sheets to monitor sea turtle nesting. So you can take how many days they were, when they were laid, how many days they've been since they've been laid, and so on. So they go by this sheet, and then they go by the zones on the beach that are marked, and that's kind of how they can monitor nesting areas all around the world. It is, you can see my watch, 5:15 in the morning. We're with Stella.
Hello. As you can see, it was a little bit of depression. It has been 65 days. We started looking for depression of the 55. We collocate these sticks for us to know where our nest is, and if we see either depression here or like a depression around our area, it let us know that is probably ready to occlusion. And we want to have the date, if it is possible, to know how many days it was like the development.
All right, he's on his way. Right down a mother's previous track. So Rosie is excavating the next nest, and look what we found. Of course, a piece of plastic that is probably right on the top of the nest that would keep hatchlings from being able to come out of the nest. A little bit, not all of them, but obviously would make it a little bit harder. This plastic is everywhere. Now they're measuring the depth of the chamber and how deep the eggs were laid. 44 centimeters. All right, so the eggs are about 44 centimeters below. It's pretty heavy vegetation here. It's a good spot for her to lay the eggs. And he will potentially pull out, hopefully 80 to 100 eggs, maybe. So that is a marked from another nest. That was.
Yeah. It's our nest. We put the
Oh, you put it down inside?
Yeah, for us.
Ah. So I forget. Mostly where I'm from, in Florida, the nests are marked by seeing the turtle the night after, the morning after. Here, they actually see the turtle lay the eggs and mark the nest as they're doing it. So they just had proof that that is the marker. This is a fresh jaguar kill. It's sad, but it's part of Mother Nature. The jaguars here need to eat too. Unfortunately, he killed the green sea turtle, but didn't finish it. This is all part of the food chain. Take advantage of this turtle and be able to study it more and learn more about the turtles here in Tortuguero. All right, there's 3 turtles that are still alive from that nest. They didn't walk too far out into the black sand, survived. We're gonna let them go when the sun's a little bit lower and the sand's not so hot, and the predation, which is those birds above us, might not get them as well. Predation in Tortuguero is a real thing. And just like there's lots of turtles, there's lots of animals ready to eat them. It's all part of the food chain. I've walked about maybe 100 yards from where I'm staying at the Scientific Center, Turtle Conservancy headquarters in Tortuguero. And I saw some tracks. Looked like some newly emerged hatchlings. And right down in there are a couple little heads trying to get out. And those guys are probably going to come out tonight. You see they're kind of moving around. These are green sea turtles. Little hatchlings. There's a couple locals by me fishing, and I bet they have no clue. The turtles right next to them. Pretty neat. So why did I come here? Well, it's obvious that document sea turtles. But one of the other reasons I came here was to bring about awareness of what's still going on around the world. Places like this, they're still poaching and harvesting of sea turtle eggs and even sometimes turtles. It's a way of life for many developing countries that they've always known. And places like this are benefited by organizations like the Sea Turtle Conservancy that hire the previous poachers to help protect the turtles instead of eat them. And so I'm here with Gimme Seaweed, and one of their programs is to bring about awareness and education about the issues of poaching sea turtle eggs and so on. And this beach is one of those beaches in the world that's really important. There's over 30,000 sea turtle eggs being laid every season, and that's just the green sea turtles. There's also some hawksbills, and it's important that we protect what we still have. I'm proud to help represent organizations like Sea Turtle Conservancy and Gimme Seaweed that support our environment and some of our most amazing animals that we have out there. So I hope you enjoy content and everything that I'm gonna share with you this week. It's really fascinating to me always, and a challenge, photography in general. One of the things that intrigues me are sea turtles, among many other types of wildlife. So stay tuned for more. I heard there's an emergence of hatchlings. We're going to investigate in the pouring rain. I'm still hobbling with my injured knee. You found this little emergence. You found them you saw them walking out?
Yeah, I was walking with water and we just saw the little hatchlings there. Then we just follow a little bit then up, and then we found the depression with the hatchlings.
So this is your typical depression of a nest where the top of the sand dips down and the hatchlings come out of nowhere. They appear up in the sand. And these guys are going to need a little assistance getting out, of course. Okay, you ready?
Ready.
It's almost 5:30 in the morning. I'm with my lovely turtle heroes. We walked about 1.5 kilometers from the Seashore Conservancy Research Center, and we're doing an excavation of a green sea turtle that was previously tagged. There's lots of mosquitoes right now, so we're dancing a little bit. And just who wants to talk? You guys tell us a little bit about what you're doing. Where are you from?
I am from Spain, from Salamanca, actually.
Salamanca, which is north of...
It's north of Madrid, yeah. 2 hours and a half away from Madrid.
She's been in the field for 2 years now, not just here, but all over the place, studying only turtles.
Yeah, mostly.
Right?
I've been going to places working with leatherbacks, greens, hawksbills, and only really so far.
So pretty much most of the turtles. She just has to do loggerheads in Florida, where they all are. And so here, I'm gonna show you a little bit. This is where I started the dig. So this nest emerged probably yesterday or the day before, right?
Yes, so
2 days ago, maybe?
For greens, the average incubation period is like 50 days, more or less 55.
No, when they emerged,
And
2 days ago.
Yeah, maybe 2 days ago.
Yeah. So she's staying, the gestation period is 50 to 60 days, something like that. So the nest, they started to dig it out, and there is a little guy that is down in there that we're gonna let go in a little bit. And then they will count all the eggs, all the data will be taken down, and then we'll move on to the next nest. This little green has almost made it to the ocean. It's a long ways, just went over a crab hole, which is actually one of their predators. And he'll get his first taste of swimming very soon. So I'm here with Derek. We're in the lab at the Seashore Conservancy Research Center in Tortuguero. And then he gets his own marked cup. That's how they weigh each hatchling. So that little guy is 33 grams in 1 day. Of course, he's got to survive. 1 in 1,000 to 10,000 will actually survive to adulthood. If they do, they'll come right back to this beach. So now they're gonna check to see about the patterns of the scutes, which are on the top of the shell. There's some patterns that are pretty common with green sea turtles, which is the species. And so he's just kind of trying to identify to see if it's a normal. So there's 5 down the middle, scutes, and 11 on each side. You can see that also in this diagram. This hatchling has the appropriate amount for its species. So that's the yolk sac, which most hatchlings, they should have it closed by the time they get out of the nest. If they don't, then technically they might need a little more time for it to close. It's 4:45 in the morning. We were walking on patrol and through town, and a disoriented hatchling. Look at that guy. He's supposed to be over there. That's the beach. This is town. So he's on the main path, all because of that light. So he's confused. He can't see the moonlight of the water, the ocean. So we're gonna put him back where he needs to go and probably see if there's some others. There's probably others that he's probably not the only one that had disorientation. All right, good luck, little guy. All right, we're calling it quits today on the beach monitoring. Saw a handful of turtles and also a huge lightning bolt. So we're walking back Oh yeah, my knee hasn't been feeling that great, so it'll take us a while, but eventually we'll make it back for the breakfast. It's all local music and soccer. Soccer is so popular all over Latin America. Everywhere you go in the evenings, you'll find a soccer game. And their open field here in Tortuguero is the beach.